Hello, and welcome to the Warhorse Coaches Show. I'm your host, Anthony Collins. Today I have the privilege and honor of being joined by our girls powerlifting coach, Coach Crystal Wimbley. Coach, welcome to the show.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Oh, man, thank you. So, Coach, tell us a little bit about yourself and actually like how you became to be the head coach of the Warhorse powerlifting team.
So I've been the powerlifting coach. This is year 4 or 3.
Okay.
3 or 4. I took it over in 2023, I believe, as girls powerlifting coach. I've been affiliated with powerlifting since I was a freshman at Alexandria Senior High. And so that's when I fell in love with powerlifting. And when I was approached to be the coach here, I took full advantage of the opportunity.
So you said you were once a former lifter.
Correct.
So how does that, I mean, obviously from doing it and like walking and talking it, how has that experience helped you out with this team, with these girls?
So I am a 4-time national and state powerlifting champion.
Come on, Coach, say it.
I lifted in the world competition in 2002 in Sochi, Russia. So I'm very familiar with the sport.
Okay.
It's not new to me. I know the techniques. I've been taught by some of the best. Coach Dwayne Urbina, who is a legend. He is also a Hall of Famer, is the person who is my coach. So he has trained all of us to be, the best in the state. And so I fell in love with it immediately. It wasn't something that I had ever thought about before I got to high school. I didn't even know what it was. So my mom was like, you're not powerlifting. But once she saw what it was, she figured that I could do it. And it was really about discipline and learning the techniques. A lot of people think that powerlifting is just going in the room and lifting weights. It's not the same. Actually, weightlifting and powerlifting are 2 different sports.
Okay, so let's park it right there. So most people think you just go in there, lift a bunch of weights. What is the strategy becoming like to become a state champion, world champion? Like, what do you have to do?
So powerlifting consists of 3 weights,
Okay.
3 lifts, squat, bench, and deadlift.
Okay.
And so you have to know the techniques in order to be good at the sport. You have to know how to squat properly, bench properly, and deadlift properly. So that's what makes a champion.
So as the kids would say, you're not new to this, you're true to this.
Absolutely.
So we are competing this weekend for state, correct?
Absolutely.
Tell us about the team we're taking down there for state. I know we're putting our best team out there, so tell us about them.
Phenomenal group of young ladies, very disciplined. They're not only disciplined in the weight room, they are disciplined in the classroom. They do their work, they get their work done first. They show up to practice on time, they do what they're supposed to do, and that translates over to them being great in the weight room as well.
That's awesome. So they are all leading by example in the classroom, in the weight room.
Absolutely. I even have a freshman going. For the last 3 years, I've had a freshman qualify, and that's not often you get a freshman who's very new to lifting qualifying. So I'm very proud of them. They
Credit
put
to
in
the work they put in, credit to you as coach. Our student athlete of the week is one of your lifters, Miss Akira Kirk. Tell the viewers at home, like, what makes her just like such a phenomenal lifter and young lady?
Akira is a leader. She's a natural leader. She's also a member of ROTC, JROTC, so that I know that has contributed to her being the leader that she is. She comes in, she makes sure the girls do what they're supposed to do. She does what she's supposed to do. I don't have to worry about anybody getting out of line because Akira leads by example. And I am so blessed to have her as, I'm blessed to have her as my leader, as my senior, because she is a bright light.
What if you had a classroom full of Akiras?
A perfect class.
Coach, don't leave. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll be joined by the Student Athlete of the Week, Miss Akira Kirk. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back. Now we want to take time to recognize this week's Student Athlete of the Week. I am joined by Miss Akira Kirk. Akira, congratulations.
Thank you.
You are this week's Student Athlete of the Week, chosen by your peers and coach alike. So tell us at home, tell the viewers at home in your own words, what does that mean to you to be chosen as a Student Athlete of the Week?
Okay, being chosen as Student Athlete of the Week, that means a lot to me. I've worked very hard to get to this. I didn't think I was going to, make team captain, because, when I first came here, I didn't think I was going to do none of this. So it was once I found my sport and once I found out what I wanted to do, it was I really had to take it serious.
So you said take it seriously. So taking it serious has resulted in you competing at the state tournament 3 years in a row, right?
Absolutely.
This weekend being one of those. So as a senior, how do you want your powerlifting career to end this weekend at state? Of course, winning. What's it going to take?
Okay. So first it has to start off with me being calm,
Mm-hmm.
like calm the whole day. So my nerves at the beginning of the meet are like really, really bad
Mm-hmm.
until I lift my first lift.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, but I can't really. I don't show that to the team
Right.
because I want them to feel like how I'm feeling.
So
So I want them to be calm, patient, and feel like they got this.
So you are definitely a lead by example type leader.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of tell us, like, man, what does Coach Wimbley mean to you? What's she done for this program?
Okay, ever since she's taken over as coach, it has like motivated me to be a better leader.
That's incredible. So Coach Wimbley definitely holds you accountable. Has made you team captain. I know she's gonna have you guys locked in this weekend. What does preparation the week of the state tournament look like?
Okay, so first making weight,
Okay.
making sure everybody's level-headed,
Mhm.
clear, no stress. I'll say as far as preparation,
Are you guys lifting more, lifting less?
definitely lifting more.
Okay, definitely lifting more.
more.
All right, so we're gonna get you out of here on this. On just aside from being Student Athlete of the Week,
Mhm.
you are joining the Air Force after graduation to serve the country, correct? I think that's a huge
Yes,
thing to
yes,
be
yes.
commended. Do you have aspirations to lift, like in the military? Like, does military have lifting? Like, how does that go?
Okay, I actually found out that they do.
Okay.
So I'm gonna figure out how I can like transition over to that. Like after basic and
Mhm.
AIT, yeah, that's what I want to start doing. Cause I didn't want to like just quit lifting, cause that's something I fell in love with.
You're very
so.
passionate about lifting.
Mhm.
Do you have a personal goal that you're trying to reach, like a certain weight for this week?
On squat, I'm gonna say like 375.
375 pounds?
Yes. We at 340 right now.
Okay, okay. On bench?
150.
Okay.
And then deadlift, I'm trying to break a record, so I'm trying to hit like 415, 420.
Wow,
Yeah.
man, I'm here for it. And again, congratulations being this Student
Thank you.
Athlete of the Week. Don't go anywhere. When we come back, we're gonna have Ms. Kirk and Ms. Wimbley will join us again for our last segment. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back. Joined again by Coach Wimbley and Ms. Akira Kirk. So, Coach, I want to pick back on something you said in our first segment. And both you and Akira both said the same thing: discipline. We keep coming back to that word. So, as the coach, like, when did the discipline start for this team?
Day one, they have to know how low to go on squat. They have to listen to commands, because if you just go up, grab the weight and squat on your own without waiting on the head judge to tell you, you automatically miss your lift. So you have to be a good listener. You have to be able to follow those commands and the proper forms and formats, or you will not be successful in powerlifting.
Man, that's incredible. So, Akira, from being a lifter, being at tournaments and competition, how hard is it to block out all the noise and, like, to focus in, like, on who's giving you your commands then? Because I can only imagine people around you going crazy.
Yeah. Okay. So, me, when I'm up there
Mhm.
and I'm sitting up, I just like, I take a second, I breathe in,
Mhm.
breathe out, then look at the head judge. Well, when I'm ready, pick my head up, look at the head judge, and it's like I don't hear nothing but the judge.
So you have a full, pretty much like a routine that you go through. So we talking about discipline. How big and how, big and how big is Coach Wimbley on accountability with you guys? How much does she preach that?
Doesn't play at all.
She doesn't play at all. So by her instilling discipline and accountability, man, like, do you believe like that is the foundation of you guys' success?
Absolutely, because I feel like, well, my first year powerlifting, it was really just like we weren't like connecting as a team. So it was just like we just there, show up, go home.
So she makes sure everybody's locked in, everybody's doing what they're supposed to do. You guys on any kind of like nutrition, like food regimen? Like, how do you maintain weight? Because I see a lot of hot chips and candy on campus. So how do y'all stay away from that and, stay locked in, man? It's easier said than done.
I'm on smoothies right now.
Okay. Is that your choice? Or is that Coach saying y'all getting on smoothies this week?
Mine.
Okay.
Yeah, I like smoothies.
All right, so before we get out of here, I would be remiss if I didn't ask you, man, in your own words, you're a graduating senior. Just tell us, what does Coach Wimbley personally mean to you?
So she's been like a best friend to me since she started, well, since she became my coach, she was my teacher freshman year, but we never really got close until she became my coach. And, like, I was always with her, so, yeah.
So y'all's bond is definitely going to go past high school?
Definitely, most definitely.
You gonna
Strong
get-
connection.
You gonna send her a wedding invitation?
Wedding.
I don't know if she's ready for that yet.
Yeah.
In a few years, send her a wedding invitation. So, last question. If we're in the weight room, you and Coach Wimbley, we come back after state, everybody's successful, medals, championships, the whole nine. Who's gonna deadlift more, you or Coach?
Definitely coach.
Definitely Coach? Now,
I can try.
You can try.
but
Okay.
Coach, yeah.
All right. Well, thank you for tuning in with us. Come back and join us next week. Again, support the Lady Warhorses Powerlifting. They don't lift on hopes and dreams, so send all checks, donations to Peabody Magnum Warhorse Lady Warhorse Powerlifting Team. Come back and join us next week. Thank you.